Hey, welcome back to Kleps Garage. I'm your host, Bruce, and today is a lovely day in September. We're back at the Henry Ford Museum for the annual Old Car Festival. This year we have the 1932 Nash with us, and so we're going to show you what this is all about this weekend. We started the weekend off by staying Friday night at the historic Dearborn Inn. Henry Ford built the Dearborn Inn in 1931 to accommodate overnight travelers arriving at the Ford Airport, located opposite the inn on Oakwood Boulevard. The airport opened in 1924, and the 179-room inn, designed by Albert Kahn, was the world's first airport hotel. The Georgian-style structure featured a crystal chandelier ballroom and high ceilings. Its rooms are decorated with reproduction of furniture and fabrics from the 18th and 19th centuries. So Henry used this for his purposes, and then, like I said, they used it for the Ford Trimotor. If you've never seen a Ford Trimotor, what a Ford Trimotor looks like, we got the opportunity to fly in one of these, and if you've never done that, you're on your bucket list. So the Ford Trimotors used to land right on Oakwood Boulevard and come right up to the inn, and they would go into this, what's now the grassy area in front of the inn, and drop off their travelers. And it's still there, you just have to look for it where it's at, but it's a really neat part of history. So we're now turning off Oakwood Boulevard into the Henry Ford Complex. The Henry Ford Complex Museum and Grounds was finished being built on October 21st of 1929. Henry wanted a place to showcase the history of the Industrial Revolution, what was going on in the last 20 or 30 years, and a place to display everything. So he built this magnificent facility. You've never been there. This is also a bucket list item. So we're going to take you right past the front of it, go right down the brick driveway in front of the building, and then we're going to head back into the grounds and start the day off with Saturday's events. You're looking at the Village Garage. These are the cars that are used on the grounds, owned by the Ford Motor Company. Speaking of that, this coach car coming up is also probably owned by the Ford Motor Company. It's the Fairlane. This coach car was used by Henry Ford back in the day for his excursions, and I believe it's still being used because it's been pulled out of the museum. It looks like it's ready to go on excursion right now. No signs around it, but I've been in the museum before and have seen this, so that's what it is.
No excuse. If I take it.
Back to the camper.
So because there's no speaker system here, I'm gonna, hopefully everything will work. I'll give my presentation from here. Can you hear me in the back? This is kind of a fantasy. Like at one point in my life, I wanted to become a priest. So this is kind of, so last time I presented here during Motor Muster, I wore a plaid shirt and stuff, and I walked around and nobody knew who I was. So I said, this time I'm just gonna dress like Tom Cotter does on TV and people will know who I am. So thanks so much for, I don't know if you're here for me or for the air conditioning, but regardless, thank you. This is the third time I've spoken here, and I really appreciate it.
So we're driving along here and we come up to this new building that's actually an old building. And the museum has some of their cars in there, and what do I spot but a 23 Lincoln that hasn't been seen in the last 45 years. This particular Lincoln belonged to Thomas Edison, given to him by the Henry Ford, which I just happen to have a Lincoln identical to it, except it's got spoke wheels. And needless to say, I was drooling all over this thing, and they let me inside to take pictures of it and kind of document it. It has original paint, original tires, original top, original seats, shows 61,000 miles on the speedometer. And just a great piece of history. Preserved. I thought they had sold it, but there it is. And Thomas Edison even added 2 dash lights there. You can see just a neat piece and a neat piece of history.
Make it look like it's happening.
Get the old gas cap off.
Well, it is the Lincoln. It gets 18 feet to the gallon. How's the ride back there?
Not too bad. Really well.
Yeah.
A lot of room.
Seats 5 comfortably. Touring car.
Seven passengers.
Oh, 7 passengers. Must be some seats down there.
Two jump seats.
Can't see them from
A
here.
lot of room back here.
But do that again, I missed that.
A lot of room back here.
Moving on to the Popular Choice Awards. In second place, a 1932 Nash 990 Cabriolet Convertible. Congratulations, Bruce. Third place in the Popular Choice Award, a 1924 Rolls-Royce 20, Gary and Mary Ann Rock.
Right there, that's wonderful. Hey, Park, what is that? Don't bother me now, sweet. Can't see I'm busy. Yeah, but what is that? It's a major award. A major award?
Shucks, I wouldn't have known, Dad. It looks like a lamp.
Well, it is a lamp, you nincompoop, but it's a major award. I won it. Damn, hell, you say you won it? Yeah.
And with first place in the Popular Choice category in 1910 Bianchi Model G Landaulet Limo. This comes to us from Lee Brown and John Alkire of Houston, Texas. Stunning automobile.
Well, I think that's going to wrap it up for Kleps Garage. We even managed to pull off second place on the People's Choice Award, so really a good show this year.
We have turkeys, chickens, and pigs. Eckler Covered Bridge built back in 1832 on the Wheeling Creek in southwestern Pennsylvania. This is the only time of the year that you'll ever see other than our horses going through this bridge. No cars are allowed over this at any time of the year. Behind it is the Edison homestead from Ontario, Canada. That's the grandparents home of Mr. Edison. Now, if you look down here, can you see where the bleachers are under the trees over there? Can you see the pile of whatever in front of the bleachers? Well, you'll see a couple tires there. That's a Model T in pieces. At 3 o'clock, our Canadian group is putting the Model T together. So if you'd like to come back and see it, it's fantastic. It will run.